If you can't turn the timer on or off, and you can't set it at the desired cycle, grab the knob and move the timer. If you could move the timer all around the place, this is an indication that the timer has a broken holding tab. Let me show you what you need to do to take care of this problem. Disconnect the washer from the wall outlet and open the control panel by removing these screws. Here is the problem: a broken timer holding tab. Get a piece of metal like this from the hardware store. Cut it to the right size and bend the two ends like this. Remove the screw and drill a new hole right here. Be careful you don't drill right through the control panel faceplate. Use the metal tab that you just made and screw it in. This will hold the timer in place better than the original plastic tab. Close the control panel and secure it with the holding screws. And here you have it. The timer is working like a charm. Wasn't that easy? If the timer push-pull switch works okay, and the timer is steady in place, but you can't turn the dial to the desired cycle because the knob won't engage the timer shaft, most likely you have a stripped timer knob. Make a hook like this one from a piece of coat hanger wire. I'm using this timer that is outside of a washer to show you how to remove the knob holding clip. Pull the timer knob out to the on position. Use the hook to grab the knob holding clip and pull it out. Keep an eye on the clip. It tends to fly out when you pull it out. Now that you know how to remove the knob, go ahead and remove it. Most likely yours is going to be like this one, worn out. Check out the timer shaft gears. If they're okay, then all you have to do is replace the knob. If the gears are worn out, replacing the knob is not going to solve the problem. You will need to replace a complete timer and a brand new timer knob. In this example, we're just replacing a bad timer knob. Take the knob and install the clip. To install the new knob, put it on the shaft. Push it in until the knob snaps in place. Test the timer to see how it works. It should work fine now. That's all it is to replacing a bad timer knob. Make sure that you unplug the washer from the wall outlet before doing anything else. To check the cord, the first thing you need to do is remove these screws. For that, you will need a Torx T20 screwdriver. If you don't have one, you could use a small flat screwdriver that fits. After removing the screws, pull the controls panel forward and let it hang. Take a piece of coat hanger wire and make a hook like this. Make sure the wire is not painted. I'll say it again, make sure the washer is disconnected from the wall outlet. Disconnect the cord from the wire harness. Connect the wire jumper to this end of the cord. Take a reading with your ohms meter between these two terminals on the cord plug. The reading should be 0 ohms. If the reading is infinity, the cord is bad and you will need to replace it. This is what you need to do to replace a bad cord. Disconnect the wire harness, remove the ground wire screw, and pull the bad cord through the hole. Push the new cord through the hole, including the ground wire, and make sure that the cord holder is in place. Screw in the ground wire holding screw and connect the wire harness. Close the controls panel and screw in the holding screws.